You good? You good?
I'm
What's
all
going on,
good,
man?
man. What's happening, my brother? This Mr. Darnell Masterson in the building. How everybody doing? Peace and prosperity to the world.
Man, go ahead and plug your thing, cause look, you done got me hyped. We gonna go. We gonna walk it back slowly, cause I didn't hit record. But man, tell me about this. You know, Masterson Humanity, man.
On the 22nd of July, starting at 9 a.m. Actually, at 8:30 a.m., all materials will be gathered. Everything free of charge, free food afterwards. After the cleanup at 12, at the same meeting location at Pontiac and Lily Street. So everybody invited. We having a Masterson Humanity community cleanup on the behalf of just gathering everybody together, showing everybody we could become a community, try to cut the gentrification, crime rate, drug rate, and all of above. It's so much going on within our neighborhoods that we feel like we have it under control within our own personal lives. But we don't even know the safety of our children. We don't know if we should buy a home in that area because we go get pushed out. It's just a lot of things that's going on. Just living life and going through the experience. I wanted to just bring everybody together and create a community and see how we will be able to react with one another and just set up certain building blocks where we can move forward and come together.
Man, I just want to give you a huge thank you for what you're doing, man. What you're doing is really awesome, man. We rarely find somebody like you, but we got a couple here.
Yeah,
But I
we.
mean,
I mean, we got a few soldiers though around the world though that's always go be creator sent. Like I said, the community cleanup is gonna be in the demographics of 46806 from Pontiac to Oxford, from Anthony to Hannah Street. So we focus on more of that demographics. It's a lot that's going on over there. Masters of Humanity is a nonprofit. We also have a suicide prevention hotline, which is the number is 260-402-5685. Anybody could call at any time. If y'all know somebody that's struggling with that situation, make sure y'all reach out and give them that information. It's important that somebody get help. One conversation could change a person's life for the better. So make sure y'all stay in touch if y'all got any questions. Cause we looking for volunteers, we looking for sponsors, we just looking for donors. We looking for help in all aspects. So make sure y'all reach out to mastersonhumanity.com and leave me a message, or reach out at that number 260-402-5685. And most certainly, no matter what background you come from, what difference of culture that you have, it's good to come together and just show support in one another, and just be able to create something that much more than we ever seen in our lifetime.
man, that's awesome, man. Look here, man. Look. You said you want to chop it up. We all warmed up.
Yeah,
Man,
let's get it started,
man, this community thing, Mr. Masterson. What's going on in this so-called community?
What community?
The community that celebrated that awesome park yesterday.
Oh man, I mean, you talking about that neighborhood that celebrated that awesome park with politicians, and once they all went home and it got pats on the back, everybody else just shut down shop. You know, I do take it in consideration of saying the surroundings and the aura will be held to a high standard. But it's no different than the Martin Luther King Bridge. You might say the bridge is nice because you have to keep a bridge up. You have to keep a bridge up. Just certain rules and regulations with that. But when you look at the face of Martin Luther King, when you go by the bridge, it's all peeling and it don't look appealing at all. And so
What you want to go? You want to go bridge, man? What's going on with
no,
that?
it's not the bridge. It's the plaque of the who you contributed to. It's out of it's not it's in maintenance with the bridge. So when you talk about dealing with certain neighborhoods and communities, like who are going to keep these, who's going to keep these things in place? Who's going to keep them up? You know, you gonna rely on the city or you gonna rely on the people. You know, it might look nice, but if it's not a good place to be in, then it's a waste of time to having something nice in a waste of time. You know, you can have
Okay, that's your opinion on it.
because you can have a $100,000 fish inside of a dirty tank, and it's gonna die.
Okay, a bridge though, a bridge.
No, it's not the point of the bridge. I was just making an analogy.
Analogy. There you go. That's the word I've been looking for. Yeah.
You know
good.
what I
You
mean?
good with those? Yeah.
Because, you know, when you talk about Martin Luther King Bridge, out of respect, you know, anybody that passed by it, they should look at the face of who it's, you know, commemorated to.
Hmm?
Then look at the bridge. It don't fit together. It's
Okay.
kind of out of it's kind of disrespectful.
Disrespectful for what?
Because-
who built it? I mean, that's your answer. You know that, right?
I mean, it's with our money, the taxpayers' money.
Okay.
You know, it's.
But they say they did us a favor. Remember that?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right in a sense.
That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
you're right in a
You know,
sense.
that it's something good for us. What they're telling us.
But when you talk about municipal, municipal, that's totally different. You know, attitude. You know, and it's up to the people that say they represent the black community as leaders. You know, people that sit on boards. You know, and you know, city council and things of that nature. It's up to them to keep that up. You know, not saying it's up to the people because what I could go over there and paint it. I'm an artist. I'll go over there and paint that thing.
Look. See now, look. Now, if we was on some serious stuff now, understand.
But then I'll be committing you know, a citation of vandalism, though. You know, so it's like.
But on that, I was about to say then why you know now you want to chop it up. Why you not going to do it then?
Because, like I said, it's a citation of vandalism.
No, it's not. Because it's just like they contracted out. You go down there, you fill out the paperwork, say, hey, I'm willing to paint the bridge. I'm sure they'll left you.
No, they won't allow you. They hating on the community cleanup because I'm trying to bring people together.
Oh man, you all over the place. They hating.
I had different agencies, you know, be on phone conversations, and it showed me the truth about who want to stop the innovation of black people. And that's sad because it's black people that trying to stop the innovation of black people, you know, and over a community,
you
over a community cleanup. That's what I'm trying to say. Something so small,
okay, what you
something
got
so
going
small of trying to bring people together will bring out
You didn't know that?
who really attached to who don't want you to
didn't
do
know that
things.
though? That's why I'm tripping on you, man. It's 2024.
It ain't about.
You didn't know that, man?
It's not about who's about that. Just check this out. Imagine a young person that changed their life or want to get into something serious, but have to keep going through the cycle of dealing with people that are willing to hurt them, break them down, make them submit, and everything else, just to find out that's not where they need to be in life, or that's not who they need to be in contact with. It's up to me, in a sense, to prevent that and give people that equal opportunity to say, this is how I done it. I'm going to lay it out on the table. You don't need to go through this pastor that's filling and molesting on people. Because I brought people to pastors that done that.
You going deep, man.
I brought people to pastors that done that.
That's another
Let me call a dude up on the phone and ask him when I brought him to the pastor for some help. What did the pastor
Man,
do
you
to
don't
him?
want to do that right now, man. Not on my show. We positive vibes energy. You ain't even let me get back to you about the gatekeepers, man.
Those are the gatekeepers, though.
That's different. That's a different level, because
Okay.
I'm not down with the kids now. I'm with you now.
Nah, he wasn't a child. He was a grown man. He was a grown male.
All that pedophilia, I'm not down with.
Yeah, but these are the pastors, not the pastor. These are the bishops that's highly venerated around Fort Wayne. You see what I'm saying?
Look,
that's the image that they have, bro.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I use my Apple Orchard News format. It's 2024. Hit the reset button, man. All that, man. All that marching and kumbaya.
It's a joke.
And we should overcome and bridges and plaques. That is all, and parks is all.
Well, you brought it up, though.
It's all saying.
I was just answering your question, though, and I was giving analogies out around all of that because you brought up the park. You know, my thing is way consciously I'm way over any politician that walked around Fort Wayne because I done more for my neighborhood than the mayor actually done.
But you know we all have though. I mean, if you look at it, that's why it's still striving like it is now. I mean, I dedicated. I've been helping. I help kids all my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't put a pinpoint on it. I did this and that like other people.
Yeah.
Not saying you know who that with the you know the game. That
I don't need no validation from nobody. We good.
What I do is now though is I stay out there wait let them do you because the thing is just maybe this how I'm looking at it, I ain't telling you what to do when we get on this this because Fort Wayne small this small thing what I realize and I'm sure you and I seeing people saying it. I'm getting more love outside this city than within the city. Yeah. So that's how I've been moving quietly. And I'm slipping up. You got me giving up my secret. Oh, I'm moving well outside the city, bro. Because guess what? The internet.
Just what I learned personally. I learned I get more recognition outside of my city than what I do within my own. So Fort Wayne is ungrateful. Fort Wayne is a very ungrateful city. It's a beautiful city. And I love the weather, but it's very ungrateful. Out of all my charity events and all my giveaways and everything else, you have people the same people that still come back every year. You know, not saying they don't need the help, but they have got content with their situations.
But I don't. But it's a bigger picture than what you. To me, you got to understand. I respect your opinion.
We're going through a subversive warfare,
and that is, if you feed them at 1:00 every day, they're gonna come every day at 1:00.
Yeah,
you understand? So
true.
You got to understand the operating system that they're pushing and using.
But as us is different from a corporate entity. It's about setting a certain building blocks. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand.
You don't have to go to get that food at 1:00.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm saying the
opportunities. You break that away from that, you break the cycle.
But the thing is, creating certain things just to show people that you're present, that you're valid, that you're available, and things like that. Not saying, with a soup kitchen, where this going to be a repetition of doing this every day for years.
No.
We're not building an establishment. No, I understand that.
Okay, go ahead.
But to get the people to come is a great thing. But then the people you have to create an opportunity for those people to choose from. Because when you just got food to offer and that's it, of course they gonna come every day to get that meal.
I understand your point of view. It is excellent. But we're
not capitalistic though.
What I'm saying
we don't come
is,
from a capitalistic society.
It seems like, when you say they come, what I'm saying, I'm trying to they don't need to come. Stay at home and do it on your own. That's where we falling off at.
At home, they abusive to themselves, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
But that's a different. We just talking about food. That's a whole different.
But that's what brings people out though. That socially interaction sometimes. A lot of times when I used to go to all the time to the mission and actually I used to go to Fryman Square and feed the homeless. Mm-hmm. I do it, used to do it all the time, every Sunday. Mm-hmm. My thing is some people, they would come and show up and they'd be like, nah, bro, I don't need no food. They'll show you the food in their book bag. They just say, I just wanted to come and kick it with you. I knew you was going to be here. Mm-hmm. I needed conversation. I need this. I need that. So it's different. So every time it ain't all about just giving people the food. It's about giving them something else that's resourceful besides the food. Because a lot of people,
but it's more than that.
Because they going through a subversive situation, a warfare.
But it's more than that because they can come here. Ain't nobody stopping them.
I understand that, but it's a certain social club in a relationship.
But you understand that they can go there too.
You to come here.
I understand the path that you're saying, but I'm saying You
They
know,
can't come in here and smoke. They can't come in here and drink. They can't come in here and cuss.
That's all life decisions.
But no, what I'm saying, that's the lifestyle that they used to. And the people who we highly venerate through the Bible as Jesus and everybody else, that's all they hung with was killers and everybody else that was doing drugs.
But still a choice.
And, not saying I put drugs in even messing with women, you know, on whatever the case may be. He hung with these people every day.
It's still a choice.
Yes, but those was these people mind frame.
Yes.
As long as he was disciplined in a sense and not weak enough to convert back to where his peers came from to keep himself disciplined, one will come. Another will come. Another will come. When people see me and they say, man, you still moving the same way, bro. Most people we hear, they change. They ain't the, you know, 1 minute they talking that game, the next minute they right back at the same situation. Like you stay consistent with who you are. And that's what make people say, how did you do it? Now I got something I could give them to say, this is how I done it.
Yeah,
this is how I moved out of these situations.
You know,
but I'm not focused on me, and whatever. In that case, I just be like Scrooge McDuck, take everybody's money and go in the room and go swimming. You know?
That's not what we was on. I was just my thing is like, you chopping it up with me. I'm on some whole new, and I guarantee. Look, I ain't gonna guarantee.
It's not up to them.
I'm going to guarantee that it's going to be different because it got to be different.
Let me ask you a question.
We're doing this. You know, we're doing the same thing for 70 years.
Why ask them? Why not create our own or whatever the case may be? But then it get to the point of me telling you, you know, we want, you know, this is the way to get there, or this is some of the things we should do.
But it's hard work. It's hard work, and believe in what you do. It ain't always got to be this and that. Long as you believe, you healthy, and it would be nice to contribute to society. That's how we're gonna get better. But then some people, like you said, they keeping their secrets. The gatekeepers, they holding it back. But that's the name of the game. But you still can move around it. Cause I'm moving. You gotta cut your grass.
This is a conversation I had with my mom today, right?
Mm-hmm.
A couple of days ago, we debated about something. She's like, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm not." I said, "Mom, I think you should." Whatever the case may be. I said, "Look, I know people and I know how people think." I say, "This is the way that this situation gonna play out." Well, I don't think so. Then she called me today and say, "You was right." I said, "Right about what?" You said exactly how it was gonna play out. How you figured that? I said, "Mama, because I know how people move.
Been there,
I know how people think."
Man.
So my thing is, when you know certain things and you know how to think ahead, and I told my mom, the reason we should do what we do without questioning ourselves, and you should be able to move forward without questioning yourself, because we God sent. It makes a difference. We fearless. I don't care what it is. Even if we catch a case, if we to be our own lawyers, we to be our own people, we to speak for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care about the consequences that come with it, because I know I stand on truth.
Let me tell you though, bro, I'm going to stick to it. 2024, we got to hit the reset. We got to have a structure. And I'm going to tell you what the number one structure that we as you.
So you speaking for black people now?
If you saying black, well, I mean, I don't want to seem like, but I mean, it's 2024. Can't nobody come to me, talk this rah, because I've been hearing it for my 30 years of my 50 years of life. Ain't nothing changed, bro. We don't own nothing. We don't own nothing. So that's, you mean we've been over here 300 years, we don't own nothing? Just let that sink in. We've been here 300 years.
I would never say we've been here for 300 years.
We've been here for 300 years.
I never believe that. I never believe
we've been here.
We've
been here. That's why I said. I didn't say we came over on it. I said we've been here. We've been, and that's that. All this mixed up, and that's what I want to get into. Now we get on to get off, but we just gonna lead up.
But
you mentioned who? Like I said. He led us down the wrong path. But then someone came back and said, when he realized it, that's when they took him out. So, understand, what you think about that? Understand the conversation, though. I said he led us kind of to the wrong path.
Let me ask you this. You said What have you been investing in, or who have you been investing
No, I ain't say
in?
that.
No, what I'm asking you, because
Okay.
you know, as far as you said we don't own nothing, we don't have nothing, and that's what I'm trying to say. What contribution have you been trying to put into ownership for the black people?
I do
Because
because I own stuff.
no, I understand
That's
that,
my
but you know
contribution.
what I'm saying. But you got to understand the contributions, because we can own little stuff, we can own gas stuff. I mean, we can own little restaurants, we can own barbershops and detail shops and little stuff like that. But that don't come into the equation of saying we don't even got no control of our food. We don't
Yes,
got control
I
of
do.
our money.
I do.
Alone, you taking ownership of those type of facilities and doing it on a mass level.
Well, you said mass. I'm talking about me.
So you
I can
just
eat off
thinking
my
about
food.
so you just thinking about you. I'm
No,
talking about
I'm not.
I'm talking about the black community.
What I'm saying, the blueprint. This is the. That's how we. Oh, my grandmother, my grandma and grandma had chickens. I mean, they had gardens. I mean, we ate out there.
I'm
out of
saying,
that.
yeah, but that wasn't the full. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't where all the resources just came and went right back into.
The food, besides the milk, we didn't have a cow. But then I go back to my people down south. That's what they
I'm
had
saying,
farms.
I'm saying. So I'm talking about today's time.
And that's what I was saying.
And
It's 2024.
and when we talk about ownership, and that's what I'm saying, that's why I'm farming, because I'm trying to take control of the food. I'm trying to give people healthy food, the best food.
I was just saying,
You see what
you
I'm
came
saying?
in, but
But
I
that's
was
what
just
we gotta
saying
contribute to.
all that old. Not saying you, because you sound like all that old stuff we got to take out.
But what I'm saying though,
If we don't take that out, we're not going. We looking crazy.
but if we own something, we can't just say we own something just because we own
No,
something.
that's above. I'm still talking about taking out that bad blueprint that we got right now. It's terrible. It's trash.
We don't got no blueprint.
Yes, it is. We march. We do the same. Man, we
We moving off somebody else.
Have we been doing the same thing for 70 years? When
We've been
something
moving
go
off
wrong,
somebody else's blueprint. This is not our blueprint.
and that's what that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying the masses is still running off that old blueprint, which is okay to me. I realize
You said the masses. The
masses.
masses are people that submit
because they go to church.
to others.
Because they go to church.
No, it ain't about just going to
I'm
church.
getting ahead because I know what's going to lead to, and I'm going to tell you, because I think you're going to eventually going to say what, when, and there. How? I'm like, well, the example is, who told us to go to church? That's what I'm saying. That we on that blueprint. That's part of the blueprint. Because when it comes to
it's not about that. It's about being in the matrix. You know.
Okay. You talking about,
No, it's just about being in the
but
matrix.
you still did. You just ain't.
Look,
you're not understanding what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, most people want pat on the back and being sheltered to be in the matrix. And once you in the matrix, now you got a new car. Now you got siding on your house. Now you got this.
I'm still sticking on.
We talking about the betterment of the personal life. I'm not talking about the betterment of personal life.
So you don't think that it's time to that man? Well, it's.
But I have
you don't
to get out
see
the
it.
equation.
You just mentioned the bridge and stuff, which I understand the analogy, but you don't want to stick to, like I'm saying. I can't march no more. I can't picket. I can't do this and that
does
because
no good.
what did that do for 70 years of this?
Okay, no matter if you march or not, what's taking place?
I'm saying
what's taking
do
place?
what they, I'm saying do what they do. And
Do
then
what
when
who
I said
do?
when they pulled
But do what who do?
well,
though?
man, you got a driver's license. Come on, man, you got a driver's license. If you feel like you got all the freedom, then you shouldn't have a driver's license. Go drive. Know what I mean?
I don't have to.
Know what I mean?
I don't have to. I know.
I
what's
mean,
a
I don't know. I don't know if you
the
pay
difference-
taxes, but
no,
I'm saying I know
the
you pay taxes.
I know the difference between the privilege and the right, and I know.
But you asked me like who,
and I know
you know who they
no,
are.
I
The
don't
powers
know who.
that be.
I don't know who.
The powers that be.
What I'm saying, the powers that be is over you, is of your own ethnicity, of your own skin
Oh
tone.
no, I ain't saying power over me. I said the powers over me that say, hey, you gotta get a driver's license.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm okay with that. I went and got a driver's license. See, I mean, you got to
But
move.
what I'm saying though, everybody look at it as a race thing. It's not a race
I ain't
thing.
saying nothing about race. You
Because
did. I said me.
No,
and
because,
the powers that be.
Yeah, the powers that be is somebody that's over your description.
No, the powers that be to tell me I got to drive with a driver's license.
Yeah, period.
Huh,
But what I'm
that's
saying,
who I'm talking about. Them.
look, all right. Well, when you talk about people on different levels, we have to understand who we're talking about and why we're talking
I said
about
the
them.
powers that be.
No, but it's different powers that be. Because there's different realms of powers.
You see, that's where you at. That's all right. Bet.
There's different realms of powers.
I'm talking about the powers that be.
Okay, so you have to start with you got to start
top.
with your own kind. You can't start with you can't start
My
with
own kind ain't got no power.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They just give it to others.
Are you
they
understand?
give it to others.
Listen.
Okay.
How you talking to me? Not in a bad way. This how you talk to me. You about to tell me how much power we got, right?
We have a lot of power.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we don't.
You don't believe in God,
No, we don't.
do you?
No, you don't.
Do you believe in God?
Man, I'm on air, man. Now we gonna get off air, but no.
Okay.
No.
See, and that what makes a difference, though.
I mean, what God? I mean, I got a God. My
Okay.
spiritual God.
Okay.
He go hard, but
Is it only yours? Is it only yours?
Yeah.
Or is it everybody's?
No, it's mine.
Just yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's my
okay.
spirit. It's my spirit. We all got a spiritual God.
Yeah.
And when you get in tune, you get stronger.
Okay. I feel you. I mean,
me-
I'm not knocking your
'cause
perspective, but I hear the way you talk.
Are you understanding? Do you know my God? And do I know your God?
Yeah, I should.
No, how?
I'm one with the universe, so I should know
How?
your
Because
God.
my God with me all time,
I
every
understand,
time. So
I understand.
only time you would know my God when you with me.
Because we have the same soul. We just don't have the same spirits.
Now you still would. Now help me understand how you know my God when my
Because
God
we
with
have
me.
the same soul.
So how would you know that
Because
though?
we have the same soul.
So we got the same soul.
Yeah, we got the same soul. We just don't have the same spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like DNA.
I got
It's
you.
like DNA
I
and
got you on that.
RNA.
I got you.
It's like
I
DNA
got
and
you on that.
RNA.
So
they both coexist.
we just in the realm of
of a spiritual
soul.
warfare.
No, cause we know.
No, we're not
Can't
on the
never be in
soulful
the spirit.
warfare.
You just said
No.
we won because of our soul.
I'm saying, yeah, but the spirits will separate us.
I know.
The souls
that's
bring us
that's
together.
what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, so it's
That's
not a
what
soul,
you're saying, though.
So it's not a solely war. It's not a solely warfare. It's the carnal nature of our
but
spirits.
you know that's what you want.
Huh?
Just to let you know that's what you want. Because that's not what I'm on.
No.
Because you said our souls together. I never heard that.
You never heard?
No, our souls can't be together.
Because
I mean, my DNA, your DNA is not in my DNA.
It's the soul that keep me and you alive, the breath of fresh of life that's
Yeah,
brought
but
into
that's
your
my-
nostrils.
that's my
that keep
spiritual
you,
soul.
That's keep you. No. Your spirit is something of a different entity. Your spirits are characters. Your
Okay.
spirits is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Those are characters. And once you bring characters together, now you bring spells together.
But you can't.
Now you create
But you
words.
can't. You know that you can't, right?
You can.
But that's
How
all
come?
you playing. You playing against the system.
Well,
'Cause,
no.
you
That's
already
when the
admitted-
system is playing against us when they put
You
stuff on
admitted
black and
that
white.
Your
and
soul don't
described.
know my soul because you admitted your soul don't know my soul, which you can't never bring the souls together. That's why.
Yeah.
Because it's called chaos.
Yeah.
It caused chaos.
No, it's the spirit that caused the chaos.
That's why I said you can't bring them together.
No.
It would cause
Your
chaos.
your soul and your spirit is two different entities.
I'm not talking about another spirit and another spirit.
We talk
It causes
about
chaos.
realms. We talk about realms. If we talk about realms of people, then those are different because you got certain people that look like you, but they don't think like you.
Some people got lost souls, man. That's what caused
Some
chaos.
people got that get out.
But I'm talking about the spiritual realm and all that. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
some
saying.
people have lost souls, and that's why it caused chaos. We have chaos, and it's really chaotic right now.
See, that's just made up words. A lost soul.
No,
That's just
no.
a person without a God.
No.
Because
man.
seriously.
Everybody got a God, bro.
Because when you talk about the universe, I'm one with the universe. I don't just feed my family and
but
myself.
that's your universe. Your
What I'm
universe
saying,
ain't mine.
what I'm trying to tell you, my universe is one with this whole planetary system. I'm talking about from when you look at the period when you look at the periodic table, everything of this universe
Man,
within
what are you
me.
talking about? Periodic table.
Everything in this
What is
universe,
that?
from silver, copper, gold to
What?
magnesium,
No,
manganese, and everything else,
bro.
it's within me. Then I want to get to the birds, the bees, and everything
You
else.
talking about periodic table? Are you serious?
So when I garden, I don't only feed myself. I feed the birds, the bees. I procreate life. You know what I'm saying?
But your
and that's
garden
what
do
it's
that, though.
about.
You know that, right?
No. When you have the mind frame of God,
Man,
you
your
start
garden do
building
that.
things.
You don't.
Yeah, but
You
if
garden,
if
right?
I didn't have that ability to put that in me, then I
Correct.
wouldn't be so sufficient
Yeah,
to create.
but
we
that's-
talk about creating here.
Oh, now we talking about creating.
No, because being godlike is creating.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. You keep talking about God, man. That's a whole new level, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Are we? That's what I'm saying. I say the Creator, but I'm putting it on one level of
So they can understand.
no. What I'm trying to say to you is the universe is accepted all of us through
Man,
a soul.
you talking about the universe, man. No, man.
Through a soul. But
No.
you talk about spirits, man, those are something that a person in front of the Charlie Bob's liquor store, he can't even think for himself no more because the spirit then took him over.
No, he didn't. The spirit. No, he didn't get into.
He became that
didn't
spirit
get
that
in
he
tune.
worshipped.
No, he didn't, because he didn't get in tune with the spirit. His spirit went dormant. It's still there. I mean, it's still there. Your spirit's supposed to protect you and guide you. If he doing that, then he's not doing the right thing. So the spirit done gave up on him because he gave up because that's all he wanted to do.
The spirit is a host that live in your brain.
No, it's not, man. No, it's not.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Your spirit does protect you too. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. It protects you. If you on that line and he reached in to push you back where you didn't fall in, that was your spirit.
That's just being God-like.
Man, that's your spirit, man.
Okay. Well, that's your perspective of with a spirit and a soul.
You know,
me, I separate the two, but they both coexist.
God
with one
like
another.
when he bring you back. You know what I mean?
Because you don't want to see the spirits that I used to deal with. I don't think nobody will want to see those.
They can't
Even
see
me.
him. But you realize they can't see him anyway.
Nobody want to experience those.
Now there you go. Now
Even
you're
me,
wording it right.
I don't want to see that. So basically, I bring on new spirits in me, and all my spirits.
Well, I gotta look that up.
All my spirits coexist with my soul now.
Because your spirit's supposed to be protective, number one. That's why it's there.
Because I'm one with the universe. I'm
One
God.
with the universe?
I'm God sent.
On that note, we gonna end this interview. Hey, we gonna come back.
You gotta
part
be
2.
fearless, man.
Hey, y'all, that was part 1 of
Gotta be
WLT 95.7 with my man.
Darnell Masterson, man. Y'all tune in. Make sure y'all also check me out on YouTube, Rare Minded People. So,